If you've been looking at Gilbert and Chandler and thinking they're basically the same, that's exactly where people get this wrong. Because on paper, they check a lot of the same boxes. Clean suburbs, newer homes, good location in the East Valley. But when you actually live in one of them, your day-to-day life feels completely different. And this is where I see people make the mistake. They pick based on price or a random home that they like online, and within 30 days, something feels off. So in this video, I'm going to break down Gilbert versus Chandler in a real way, not just stats, not just surface level stuff, but how your actual lifestyle changes depending on which area you choose. And by the end of this, you should have a very clear sense of which one fits you and which one doesn't. Quick question for you before we get into it. Are you leaning more towards newer, quieter, more residential feeling areas, or do you want something with a little more energy, access, and convenience? Keep that in mind as we go, because that alone is going to point you in one direction pretty fast. If we haven't met yet, my name is Cody Ballantyne and I am born and raised here in Arizona. My wife and I help people relocate to Arizona every single day, and we love it. So if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. We are available nights, days, weekends to help with anything you need to help make your move to Arizona as smooth as possible. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start with the biggest difference that people don't talk about enough. Gilbert feels more residential, Chandler feels more balanced. And here's what I mean. When you're in Gilbert, especially areas like Power Ranch, Morrison Ranch, Agritopia, Seville, or the newer builds further south, it feels very intentional. Master plan, clean, quiet, a lot of newer construction. It's the kind of place where your day-to-day is slower, more predictable, and centered around your home and immediate area. Now, Chandler has great neighborhoods, no question, but it has a lot more going on as well. More business centers, more restaurants, more traffic, more access point. It feels integrated into the rest of the Phoenix metro. So right away, this becomes a lifestyle decision. If you're someone that wants to feel more calm and tucked away, Gilbert's going to pull you in. If you want a little more movement and convenience built into your daily life, then Chandler starts to make more sense. Location and access, this is where things start to separate even more. Chandler wins on central access. You're closer to major freeways like the 101 and the 202. You have employment hubs, the tech corridor areas, quick routes towards Tempe and even Scottsdale. So if your daily routine revolves around the valley, Chandler makes that easier. Gilbert's a little more spread out. It's growing fast, but depending on where you are, you might feel a little bit further down from the action. And that's not a bad thing. For a lot of people, that's exactly what they want, but you need to be honest about your routine, because what looks like a small difference on the map can feel like a big difference when you're doing it every single day. Now let's talk about home prices and what you're actually getting in that 500K to 1 million range, because this is where people assume that these two are identical, and they're not. In Gilbert, especially as you move further out, you're typically getting newer homes, larger floor plans, more modern layouts, bigger lots in certain areas, and there's a strong new suburban build feel here. In Chandler, you still have newer homes, but you'll also see more variation in age of homes, more established neighborhoods, slightly smaller lots in some areas. There's a wider mix of styles. So here's the trade-off. Gilbert leans more towards newer and more uniform. Chandler gives you more variety and location advantages. And this is where you have to decide what matters to you more. Let's talk about day-to-day lifestyle. This is where people don't think through enough. Your daily life is going to feel different depending on where you land. In Gilbert, your routine tends to stay local. You've got parks, walking paths, community-centered areas, new retail popping up, and a lot of your life happens within a 10 to 15 minute radius. For example, in Santan Village, that pocket, you have a Costco, Walmart, Trader Joe's, a new Whole Foods, an outdoor mall, Topgolf, and a bunch of restaurants all in the same intersection. You literally don't have to leave this area for anything. In Chandler, your routine spreads out a bit more. You're more likely to drive to different areas, take advantage of nearby cities, be closer to bigger commercial zones. It feels a little more connected, but also a little bit busier. So again, this comes back to your personality and what you like to do with your days and what that looks like. Now for growth and future direction, both of these areas are growing, but they're growing differently. Gilbert still has a lot of expansion happening. You'll see new developments, new retail centers, ongoing construction, which means you're getting in during the continued growth phase. Chandler's a little bit more established. A lot of that area is already built out, and I was just at a planning meeting last week, and they said that Chandler is now about 95% built out. So growth is happening, but it's a little bit more about refinement, business expansion, infrastructure. So if you like the idea of being in something newer and evolving, then Gilbert stands out. But if you prefer something that's already feels built and established, then Chandler fits that better. At this point, you've probably already feel yourself leaning one way. So I'm curious, which one are you leaning towards right now, Gilbert or Chandler? Drop it in the comments below, because I want to see where people are at when they're comparing these two. Now here's where people go wrong. They picked based on the house, not the lifestyle. They find the home that they like in Gilbert or Chandler and they commit to it without thinking about how that location actually fits into their day. And that's where the regret starts to creep in, because the house might be great, but if the location doesn't match your routine, you start to feel it fast. But here's the simplest way to think about this. If you choose Gilbert, you want newer homes and newer communities, you prefer a quieter, more residential feel, you're okay with being a bit further out for that lifestyle. Choosing Chandler, you want better access to the rest of the valley, you prefer a more established, connected feel, you value convenience and proximity. Now, there's no better option, there's just one that fits your lifestyle better. If you're serious about moving to the Phoenix area and you're trying to figure out where you actually fit, that's where these decisions matter, because once you get this part right, everything else gets easier. So if you're still trying to figure that out or you want help narrowing things down based on your situation, reach out. We're happy to walk you through it and help give you clarity before you make the move. And if this video helped you think through the decision a little bit differently, make sure you're subscribed. I break this stuff down every single week so you can make the right move the first time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.